We're Conservation Services Incorporated from Waynesboro, Virginia. We're a hardwood tree establishment company, which means we help people plant trees and get them to grow. We work all the way south from Atlanta to New York and from Ohio to the Atlantic. Probably our greatest asset is the level of experience we have in our crews. They are incredibly good at what they do, and they're very experienced and seasoned professionals. They've been doing it for years. Almost all of these projects are somehow tied to water quality and improving the quality of the water that's running off the land. We figured out that it's less expensive to clean up the supply than it is to build factories to clean up the water. One of the biggest advantages of using hand crews is that we're not limited by access like a machine would be. So by using multiple people and using hand tools, we can get into spaces and fully install a project without any hiccups. And we can get into wet areas, we can get into steep areas, we can get into rocky areas, whatever we need to do to get these projects installed correctly. We're going to be able to be flexible and to work around that. And that's a real advantage. There's some real magic in the 2X tree shelter, and it helps the tree grow quickly and correctly. And when it's installed properly, there's really something special about it. And the reason we use them is to protect against wildlife, and rodents and deer put a lot of pressure on a new seedling. 15 years from now, it's not a big deal, but in the beginning, it's really important that the tree doesn't have to worry about that stress, and all it has to do is focus on growing. 10 to 15 years down the road, depending on the site, you should start seeing the canopy close in and some major transformations from what it used to be into a forested environment. It should be a fully functioning forest. We have the support and the resources that those crews need to get these jobs installed properly, with the tree shelters and the stakes and the weed mats and all of the, if you need chemical or equipment to get the project installed correctly, we figure out how to marshal that material around to make sure that it arrives on site and on time, because these do have to be installed at the right time of year. We also have the facilities here to hold seedlings and make sure that they're going to be delivered and they're viable plants and they're ready to go. Conservation Services would like to talk to you about your project. Please give us a call or shoot us an email, whatever it takes for us to connect. And we'd like to talk to you about what we can do to work together to make sure your project is a success.